Hello everyone, welcome back to Starkey Farmstead. So my name is Samantha. Want to talk to you about Medicaid. Want to talk to you about insurance, medical insurance in particular. You're not going to want to miss this video. Now guys, most of you have been following me for a while. You know that my daughters were jet setters. They decided to get work visas, moved to New Zealand for a little over a year, and worked there abroad. Well, one of my daughters, my youngest one, decided to come on back to America. Well, when she gets here, she realizes that she no longer has Medicaid. And she doesn't have a job where I live. There are very few, and we are very blessed that she got one at all, folks. I live in a very rural area in southeast Louisiana. So today we started working on trying to get her insurance. Been home 2.5 weeks. In the process, I told her to look up the number for Medicaid. Well, like most of you, she doesn't understand that just because it says Louisiana Medicaid on Google, that may not be the actual Medicaid site. When you're trying to look up something, especially for medical insurance or dental, you want to make sure that the site you're on says .gov. That means government. If it says .com or .org, that is a business. It is not the government site. Those are not people who work for the state. Now, so she finds this phone number, she calls them, and I'm talking to a gentleman who's catching an attitude with my daughter and proceeding to tell her, you can't get Medicaid. I'm like, hold on. She can get Medicaid. Look right here beside me. Here are the ways that you can get Medicaid, right? You're disabled, you're under 19, you're in poverty, that kind of stuff, right? Well, if you're making $9 an hour for 30 hours a week, that's basically poverty in America nowadays. With inflation and Bidenomics going on, nobody can survive on $9 an hour, right? You'd have to live with other people. So this guy's telling me that there's been changes to Medicaid, and no matter what, she is going to have to pay at least like $138 a month for insurance. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. And then something inside of me, the Holy Spirit's like, this isn't even the right site. Like, who am I talking to? So I asked the guy, I'm like, hey, what company am I talking to? Like, who am I talking to? Who am I speaking to? He hangs up on me. And I can prove it because I recorded it with my phone. The Holy Spirit, he was being so, it's the way he was talking to her. I could just tell, like, this guy's trying to make money off my kid. Like, he's not trying to help her get insurance. He's trying to tell her she's going to have to pay him money for insurance. And the kid only makes $220 a week. She's only been back in America for 3 weeks, folks. I mean, like, what are they expecting from her? This is why I pay taxes, so that they can help my children as they grow up. So let me share the voice recording with you.
Just because she's not working doesn't mean that she's not doing something. You know,
No, she's working. I told you she's working. She just returned to the United States.
Okay.
She is only fixing to get her first pay stub.
Okay. And what would that be, like monthly or weekly? Then we can calculate it here.
Well, she works 30 hours a week and she makes $9 an hour. Take this food here.
But that would be 30 times 9. Okay. Times 4. So she makes $12,960 roughly a year. So she's under $15,000 yearly. And does she have any medical condition, ma'am? Any pre-existing condition? That would be diabetes, asthma.
I thought Biden and Obama said pre-existing would not affect your insurance. Don't you guys remember that? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Why is he asking this question? No.
So an accurate accurate quote of what she would be paying would be about $139 monthly for her PPO with Aetna. That's an accurate quote of what she would be paying, ma'am.
So what you're saying is that making $9 an hour, working 30 hours a week on Medicaid, she's still going to be required to pay how much a month?
$139.95.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right. Nobody can afford that. How is she going to afford that?
Well, what you'd have to do is go down to our local DHS or wait until November when it's open enrollment, ma'am.
Okay, so what's she
way
supposed
you
to
can
do
find better
from
rates
May
as well.
until November for medical insurance?
She would have to register the gap policy, which is $139.95 monthly.
All right, is this what site are we talking to? Is this Louisiana Medicaid? Hello? Hello? He hung up on me. Now, you guys heard that. This gentleman was not only lying, but what goads my goat is that on the state and federal sites, it says that you cannot get Medicaid if you are not a qualified citizen. I don't know why Americans seem to think it is our responsibility to provide health care for 30 plus illegal aliens, 30 million plus illegal aliens in this country. But folks, I'm worried about my kid. My kid. My family pays their taxes. My sons serve in the military. My father paid his taxes, his dues. And now we have a country full of illegal aliens. They're more worried about giving them free insurance and telling my beautiful child, no, you got to pay at least one of your paychecks, one full paycheck to get insurance. It's BS, folks. Something's got to change. Tell me some of your stories, what you've gone through trying to get insurance for you and your family. Let's open this up, this discussion up. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about reform, okay? We don't need politics to reform. We need better politicians, but we, the people, need to stand up and put a stop to this. Because this guy only cared about making money for the insurance company. He was not at all concerned about her. So please like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to support what we do here at Starkey Farmstead, I'll drop in how you can do that in the top of comments. I gotta go, guys. Just got back from high school graduation. And I've got some stuff to take care of on the farm. We've had some pretty bad storms in southeast Louisiana last few days. Whew, we got a lot to do. God bless you. Love you guys.